6'4", over 550 pounds.
Making his way to the ring from the land of the rising sun, weighing in at 558 pounds, Yokozuna!
Yokozuna, very familiar with success at WrestleMania. Defeated Bret Hart for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 9.
Yeah, but Yoko also owns the dubious distinction of being the only man to win and lose the WWE title at the same WrestleMania.
I'd venture to say that Yokozuna plans on winning here tonight.
Ready to flatten the opposition tonight.
And has one word for anyone in the locker room. Banzai!
We are about to bear witness to the Queen.
Listen, here is a truly generational talent. There's no doubt about that.
And his opponent from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair!
It is always the main event when the Queen is involved.
Yeah, Charlotte Flair competed in the first ever women's main event match in WrestleMania history. She has stolen the show on multiple occasions, including her tremendous match against Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania 39.
Many folks believe, myself included, it is not really WrestleMania until Charlotte Flair enters the ring. Charlotte just has this unbelievable mix of strength, speed, and athleticism.
Oh, you're absolutely right, Cole. Once Flair takes her opponents to school, it's usually over.
We've seen Charlotte is just obsessed with championship gold and cementing her legacy.
And that is why she is the top name in the game.
The following contest is a casket match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent inside of the casket. After closing the casket lid shut, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin.
The bell is tolled and this match is now official. This is a casket match. The only way to win is to get your opponent into that casket and slam the lid shut on him.
A grim task that is much easier said than done. It's going to take a ton of determination and brutal offense to wear your opponent down to the point where you can seal them inside that casket.
Do you have to make it sound so spooky? Uh-oh.
And a suplex.
Oh, direct impact to the chest.
Bang! Just a relentless assault from Yokozuna.
Yeah, Yokozuna is executing his game plan. A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers.
Moving into the ring. An effective shove there sends a message. You can see Charlotte's expert game plan experiencing a minor hitch there.
Nothing she hasn't faced before. She should be fine.
Corey, this match is so twisted, it can make a competitor motionless. What's the game plan for a contest like this?
If you have a sadistic side, this is the night to bring it. Be the first to dissect your opponent. Make sure that you are the only person physically capable of shutting the lid on the casket.
Oh, predicted what was coming.
Lift it up. What's next?
Slip behind, right to the left knee. Hoisting your opponent up is the hard part. Then gravity does the rest.
Fighting back with everything she has. He'll make his way to the ring. And he's leaving the ring for the moment. Uh-oh, headbutt. Nothing fancy there. Oh! Uncorks a thunderous chop. Turned it around. Oof. And once again, she's put on the back foot.
Yeah, if there's one thing Yokozuna knows how to do, it's throw his weight around. She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy.
This one's close to over. Can they get him? Yeah, into the casket.
Close the lid.
Trying to close. They did it. They survived for now.
Going to be breathing a sigh of relief.
And she's out of the ring. Remember, no countouts in this one. He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring.
Big shot taken. That one's going to leave a well.
Oh, my God. What an elbow. She's making the climb to the top rope. Slides under the rope.
Incoming!
Oh, ouch!
Yokozuna on the move.
She reverses and creates an opportunity.
Out of the ring and into the casket.
The end is near. Doing their...
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. Headed to the outside.
But for what reason?
Like a brick wall running into you. Ooh, what a damaging blow. What a reversal.
Chop block turns the tide on their offense. Holy, meet the barricade.
Fast thinking saved him there. This is just nasty.
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
And she's reeling now.
At this point in the match, there's no time to recover. The damage is done.
Yoko says this one's over.
Oh! This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing.
Hip drop.
I've been waiting to see that. And that's a stiff shot to the body.
Fishing for something beneath the ring.
Clearly fishing a steel chair is what's needed right about now. From behind, back suplex. Uh-oh.
Oh, he had that scouted.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense. Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Oh, hard shot right into the post.
Sharp elbow to the gut turns that one around. Boom!
Boom, right to the jaw. Oh, you could pick up your teeth in section 112.
Sent straight into the post. Just vicious.
Into a double knee drop.
Uh-oh, something big is coming. Charlotte with the spear.
Charlotte once again proving just why she is the queen.
Pinpoint precision and power there.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Over the top and into the casket.
This is over. This is over.
Trying to not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
She's choosing to leave the ring now. Driven into the barricade. Charlotte has flight in mind.
Up high.
And completely missed the mark.
Crashed and burned on the outside.
The worst case scenario when you go high risk.
You have to imagine we're hitting the late stages of this matchup. Who's going to dig deeper at this point?
It might just take that extra push, that extra inch further to create the difference.
She had that scouted. What a boot.
Nicely countered with a hard-hitting DDT.
Oh, using the knee.
What's she looking for under the ring?
And of all the toys under the ring, she settled on the baseball bat. Might I remind everyone, this isn't baseball.
Looking to...
Oh, right into a counter.
Big boot. Jeez.
The WWE Universe is showing their appreciation for the action they're seeing.
From the top.
Crashing to the floor.
Yeah, and I don't think that's what was in mind there.
I don't know if there was anything in mind there.
Release back suplex. Ouch.
The speed with that elbow was mind-blowing. Charlotte Flair looking to cinch in the figure 4 leg lock. Can she bridge through?
And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap.
Oh, what a shot. Really swinging wildly now.
Oh! Knew what was coming there.
Taking full advantage of the fallen object in play here. Back-to-back attacks.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
And there's Charlotte finding the energy to keep attacking.
The Queen is looking for a chance to deliver a knockout blow.
cheer from the WWE Universe is reverberating around us.
Absolutely Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping.
Followed by natural selection. Might have just created a big opening. Now get over to the casket.
Charlotte Flair! Can she bridge into the figure eight? And she breaks her own submission hold. We don't see that often.
That can either psych out her opponent or come back to bite her.
Bludgeoning them with that bat.
What a raucous crowd here tonight. Uh-oh. Way too... Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
Taking flight only to find nobody home at ringside. What a disastrous miscalculation.
She knew how to evade that. Charlotte with the spear.
The Queen stepping through. Here's the figure four.
Yeah, now she's got to bridge into the figure eight if she can do it. She's going to put this one away. And there it is. Letting go of her hold here.
Maybe she thinks enough damage has been done.
Ah, jeez. Heading to the top now.
And now the hunter has a weak prey about to pounce from the top.
Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
Went for it at the wrong moment and paid a terrible price with that impact on the outside.
Look at this. This can't be good. Oh, look at this.
Hey, that's my rubber ball.
Don't worry about that now. Just get out of the way, Saxton.
No, you know what? Stay right there, Saxton.
To the throat. Oh, flapjack.
Gosh, landing face first. Ooh, elbow strike.
Swinging the elbow to halt the offense. Boom!
And a big boot. And gets tossed back into the mat. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
That is an absolutely terrifying looking shovel. Nothing golden about it.
Chop block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. And now she's making it to the top rope here. From way up. Diving double axe handle. Oh, he cuts it off. Can they close the casket? But they survive.
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
Back into the ring she comes. Oh, flapjack.
Gosh, landing face.
Yoko says this one's over. Bonsai drop.
They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in?
And he comes in under the ropes now.
And stays one step ahead.
Into the casket they go.
Oh no, rest in pieces.
We've got a struggle. And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
Getting back into the ring now.
Ooh, point of the elbow counters that.
Crippling attack on the knee.
Got the head scissors on.
Oh, elbow to the face.
Looking as locked in as ever. I think we know what's coming. Flair delivering the chop.
Oh, natural selection by Charlotte.
The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket.
Tossed into the casket.
It's about to get very dark in there.
We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
And that, my friends, is all she wrote.
What a victory.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
We have our brave winner in this grueling casket match.
I just can't think of anything more terrifying than having that casket lid shut on you.
Shut your eyes and you can get a good idea of the pitch black the loser of this match is experiencing right now.
One of the most infamous stipulations in all of WWE, this is a casket match. To win, you must lay your opponent into the casket and successfully close the lid on him.
You have to lay your opponent to rest, so to speak. No one's getting in that casket quietly. This match is going to be hard fought, hard won, and full of brutal attacks.
No DQ in this match, so these superstars are free to do whatever it takes to force their opponent into that casket.
Down, trampling the opposition.
And she quickly turned that around. Turning the tables. She turns it around with the reversal.
Isolating the arm. Got the head scissors on.
Oh, elbow to the face. One step ahead there.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Check out this power all the way up. Kidding me?
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Specifically targeting the leg. And here we go.
Amazing display of leg strength.
Using the elbow as a weapon. Only the sickest superstars have ever actively wanted to be in a match like this, but once you are, you have to get into a dark mindset.
When it comes to a casket match, it all boils down to a matter of who can be the most sadistic superstar in the match. Losing this one can change you forever.
What a counter!
What now?
Oh, yikes! A stomp to the guts.
Ooh! Flair is falling behind now.
Yeah, Yokozuna just can't be stopped now.
DDT! Uh-oh, that is not where you want to land. Truck.
They did it! They survived for now!
Gonna be breathing a sigh of relief.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
A defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
Picked up and being carried around now. Man.
Oh, man.
And Yokozuna is leaving no breathing room here.
Charlotte's got to find a way to put her best foot forward here. Down on the knee.
Drops the knee. And Yokozuna got caught cold there, not the way he planned it.
The Queen landing an impressive attack, trying to dominate the opposition.
Oh, flapjack.
Gosh, landing face first.
Belly to belly.
Oh, and a double axe handle.
Incredible height.
Good golly, driven directly into the steel stairs.
No clue what he hopes to find down there.
Oh, man, come on now. Not a sledgehammer. Way to avoid that.
The speed with that elbow was mind-blowing. Oh, taken down in one fell swoop.
Charlotte Flair. The first step is the figure four, and Charlotte now bridging up.
Let's go. She just released the hold.
Maybe she has something better in mind.
Oh, my Lord. What contact. Yokozuna encountering some serious resistance that time.
That's the sort of merciless attack we've come to expect from Charlotte. Elbow throw, saying not today.
Whoa, stiff headbutt. Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Spine first onto the casket. I don't know about you, but I think I might rather be inside. Back suplex, no! Driven down.
She saw that coming.
Oh, my God. Sent straight into the barricade. Oh! Face front off the barricade.
She fights back with the counter.
Bam! Chucked into the casket. This one's almost over.
I think it is over. Just close the...
Doing their best to try and close the casket. And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
Sliding back into the ring.
Cutting her off in the middle of her little performance. That's what you have to do.
Oh, no, into the casket.
Close the lid and it's over.
Trying to close the lid.
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Placed against the turnbuckles.
Barrage of strikes by Charlotte in the corner now. All the way up to the top. Whoa!
Charlotte channeling all of her aggression into that beautifully executed maneuver.
Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte. Natural selection. This has to be it. They're just dead weight right now.
And what do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in a casket.
Tossed into the casket.
It's about to get very dark in there. Desperately trying to force the casket. And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. And he heads back into the ring. A sit-out match slam. What impact.
Oh, man. Is able to avoid heavy contact. Belly suplex.
And the core taking on some damage.
Boom. What now? Oh, stop to the belly welly.
Hooked up. Driven down.
boot. Getting him right into the corner. Look at this, going right after the left arm. Gotta hurt.
And she's fine taking this to the outside. She's back in the ring now.
Oh, man. Turned it into a statement DDT.
Elbow to the face. Shot to the face gets them out of that spot. And a well-timed counter.
Oh, low tackle. This one's heading to the outside.
She's got a chair, and her opponent is in her sights.
Ooh. Able to make a timely escape.
Charlotte with a...
Into a backpack stunner.
Oh, kick right to the knee. Momentum is all with the Queen now.
Yeah, now Yokozuna's got to turn the momentum around.
Drop kick hits hard, lands harder.
Up high.
Look out below!
Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible.
But at what cost?
A picture-perfect leg snap from Charlotte. Charlotte Flair stepping into the figure four. Can she complete the bridge?
And she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole.
Just a continuous rush on Yokozuna here.
Charlotte displaying all of her ability.
Oh, it's coming!
Ooh, nice hip drop.
Now is as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now.
And now heading back inside the ring. He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now?
Be careful not to get disqualified.
Oh, come on. Why would you stoop that low?
Using the elbow to escape the attack. Spear by the Queen.
Looking for something, anything under the ring.
Big bat in tow, and she has plans to take a swing at the opposition. He dodges out of danger.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Muscled into the casket.
Close the lid, win this thing, win it! Trying to close the lid, trying, this is good. And then he survives!
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
She's taking things to the floor here.
Has control of their opponent.
Fall away slam into a kip up.
Just cranking the head. That's how you wear down your opponent. And his head is becoming a bigger target.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping.
Followed by natural selection.
The window for opportunity is wide open.
Can't waste any time now.
Man, this place is jumping.
Oh, come on. This is just brutal.
Charlotte maintaining a ruthless attack.
But Yokozuna can't allow this burst to hinder it.
Lands a timely reversal. And there's a takedown.
The Queen is looking to put this thing away.
Figure four locked in. She's got a bridge, Corey. Figure. She decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission?
Not a strategy we often expect to see.
Oh! A reversal. He saw that coming. Oh, one step ahead there.
Look at this raw power. Sit out powerbomb. Sharp blow to the neck. Ooh.
Ooh, great anticipation. Oh, my, what a splash.
That's the kind of that.
Once more, set it up.
The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket.
The admiration for these superstars is echoing throughout this arena right now.
He's looking for something. This could get dangerous.
Those are folding chairs, but they can also fold you in half. Ooh, good night.
Able to save herself there. Disrupts the attack with an elbow to the gut.
Takes out the knee.
Ooh, sent straight into the ring post. Oh.
Hoist it up high here.
And
Slammed into the casket with authority.
trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
There's no way they're going to prevent doomsday here. They did it. They survived for now.
They're going to be breathing a sigh of relief.
She's ready to take this match to the outside. I don't know what they're looking for here. A slap.
Uh-oh. In position, waiting for an opening.
Flair delivering the chop. Natural selection.
The window for opportunity is wide open.
Can't waste any time now.
She's going under the ring now.
Oh, boy. Kendo stick in hand, nefarious look in her eyes.
Getting out of harm's way.
With authority. Hip drop.
I'm a witness to see that.
Hey, guys, I don't see how she can continue in this condition.
Yeah, she has taken so much damage to the torso. This has got to be excruciating for her. Oh, man. Might as well be in the batting cage now.
She turns that attack away. Wham! That logo just got tattooed between their eyes.
Up and bang! Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble. Ooh!
Charlotte going for the figure four. Once she locks it in, if she can bridge out to the figure eight, this one's over. Locked in tight. Charlotte, she releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to.
Oh, man, we all know what's coming here. Spear by the Queen.
The Queen looking to finish things off. Here's the figure 4.
And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap.
The Queen now going up.
From the top.
Taking a flight to nowhere.
I don't care how tough you are. Hitting the floor from that height has gotta hurt.
She counters it.
All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds.
Gets lifted into position.
Punishing the shoulder. Boom.
And now thrown back into the ring. Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
The universal signal for extreme. The kendo stick has entered the fray.
He averts the offense.
And so much damage has been done to the head here. I really don't like this, guys.
I'm hoping we'll see a sign of mercy, but I don't know if that'll be the case.
Oh, geez. Nasty kick to the face. Into the casket they go.
Oh, no. Rest in peace.
We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
And finally, it's over.
Fade to black.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
What a win here in this casket match.
The finality to the lid being shut is chilling. They're enduring unimaginable suffering.
An unbelievable ending and frightening look at a human being's demise.
Survival of the fittest is in effect here as this casket match gets underway. This is truly one of the most dangerous match types in our sport.
Yeah, anything and everything goes, but the goal remains the same. Shove your opponent into that box and shut the lid tight to finally end this all. Oh, sent flying. I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that.
Oh, she was ready with the counter. Well scouted.
He just flipped the script there.
Clothesline.
Well, that'll leave a mark. Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the T.
Ooh, she puts the brakes on that.
What a display here. Counters on both sides.
Oh, elbow right to the breadbasket for their troubles. Oh, strong impact. What a counter.
Down opponent and a double axe handle smash.
That attack might have diminished Charlotte's sense of superiority.
Yeah, but she still has a lot left in the tank.
Just a continuous rush on Charlotte here.
Yeah, Yokozuna is executing his game plan.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring. Sliding into the ring now. Oh, tossed aside.
Was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about dominance.
Targeting the stomach to reverse that maneuver.
Sends their opponent into the casket.
Now this one may be over. And then he survives!
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
He's got a kendo stick, a weapon we've seen used to great effect time and time again.
Momentum is
Charlotte will be tested.
This type of match can prey on all of your fears. Corey, how does a competitor avoid becoming the victim and leave here victorious?
Be methodical. Execute a strategy that does not require a lot of high risk. Land heavy shots, and when the opening presents itself, make a move to get them in the casket and close that lid.
Oh, yeah. She is really getting fired up. Oh! Dodges out of the way.
Oh, whipped right into the diamond-plated steel.
Oh, right on the arm.
Not good.
He got out of dodge just in time.
Not a good spot to be in.
Oh, this is going to be ugly, guys. Look out!
A quick reversal from her. Reverse back elbow.
So precise.
These attacks are chipping away at him.
The Queen came into this match with the express purpose of putting a beating on a peasant, and that was a step closer to it.
Counter. He knew just what to do. And here we go. Oh, what a response. Debilitating attack on the leg. She's looking for something under the ring to even her odds here.
Call Hunter's secretary. Tell him we found the hammer.
My goodness, the human skeleton shouldn't have to endure a smash like that. And now Yokozuna is getting beaten down.
Charlotte isn't holding anything back. Able to slip out of that one.
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
I have a feeling she has bad intentions for that chair. Charlotte proving the intimidation factor is more than just hype.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping.
Followed by natural selection.
Now's as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now.
It's unbelievable that these athletes are in this match in any capacity. But here we are.
Charlotte turning the tide to her favor.
Yokozuna needs to reassert himself back in this match.
Being carried around now. Turn the flapjack.
Great ring awareness saved him.
Good God, what force. The hammer dropped. Literally. Something might be broken.
Simple but effective leg drop.
Attacks like that are why Yokozuna elicits...
Yoko says this one's over. Standing bonsai drop.
This has to be it. They're just dead weight right now.
And what do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in a casket.
The WWE Universe can't believe what these warriors are doing to one another.
Everyone's fired up. What a battle.
She countered that into her own offense.
Out of the ring and into the casket.
The end is near. Doing their best to try and close the casket.
Just delaying the inevitable.
And the lid has been shut.
R.I.P.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
The casket has been closed, both literally and figuratively.
And losing a casket match means you are suffocating in that coffin. It has to be the worst feeling in the world.
Imagine entering a battle where your destiny is tied to closing the top of a casket.
Think of the disdain you must clutch to for another individual where you have to get them in a closed casket.
It's what nightmares are made of. The images of you being put in a casket just replay in your mind on a loop. Into the knee drop. He almost got caught by that one.
Rapid fire Samoan drop.
Ooh.
Oh, this is just too far. Get some control in there.
I like this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy. That was just wrong. You should be a better person than that. Oh! Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Heading to the outside now. He gets back into the ring. Oh no, into the casket!
Close the lid and it's over.
Drop.
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? Now looking for something to waylay her opponent with.
She grabbed a sledgehammer and she's looking to do some permanent damage now.
Effective dodge there.
Corey, an important aspect of this casket match is going to be spatial awareness. You have to stay aware of where the casket is at all times.
Both so you can avoid getting sent into the casket and so it's right where you need it when the opportunity presents itself. Stomp to the guts. Oh, an insult to injury.
And she anticipated what was coming. Oof! Getting cut down by surprise.
Tossing them into the casket. Close the lid, close the lid.
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully. Taking things back into the ring.
That's what she gets for turning her attention away from this match.
Release back suplex.
I've seen Saxton thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Oh, please don't remind me, Corey.
Charlotte can't find an answer for these attacks.
Charlotte's got to get it together to avoid disaster.
And Charlotte was put in check there.
Yeah, but at this point, it's still anyone's game.
Can they clip?
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. Taken to the floor. And he's got no worries about the count.
Stepped aside, avoiding damage.
Into the steel steps. That's got to be a tide turner.
Painful attack focused on the chest.
And Yokozuna is really putting the pressure on.
Yeah, Yokozuna just can't be stopped now.
Boom. That puts her on the offensive.
Wow. He gets out of the way.
Uh-oh. And a suplex. Into the barricade.
Gets out of dodge.
And a big boot by Charlotte. And he retaliates. Down on the windpipe. Bang! Crucial counter there. Looks like he's coming back in.
From the top.
justice. Ooh!
Ah, crush a hamstring. Aggressive display leaves Yokozuna reeling. Fends off the attack with an elbow.
Oh, what a chop block.
Neck breaker. And now propped up in the corner.
Hooked up in the corner. Exploder into the corner. Ouch. You saw that being telegraphed.
Denied with an elbow.
Beautiful chop block.
Yokozuna getting worked on right now.
Yeah, now Yokozuna's got to turn the momentum around. There's no crying in baseball, gentlemen, but finding yourself on the receiving end of that bat might tell a different story.
Oh, no, not with the bat.
Home run.
This is what you do when you're looking to do more than win a match. You're looking to hurt someone. Tossed into the casket.
It's about to get very dark in there.
We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket. Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? And what's he looking for here?
Clubhouse winner is the shovel, which means someone besides Saxton is getting buried tonight.
It seems like this match is becoming something of an uphill battle for him.
Yeah, as the Queen no doubt wanted to put her in her place a little more emphatically that time. This is what true royalty looks like. Charlotte with an attack worthy of a queen.
Oh, gets blasted into the steel steps.
We are seeing a next level performance from these competitors tonight.
They've shown a lot of resiliency. You have to give them that. Oh, what a chancery.
Big splash. An attack of monster. Ooh, nice hip drop. Mike just created a big opening. Now get over to the casket.
Lifted and completely helpless here.
Dropped face first onto the casket. And she just avoided some serious damage.
Run out of ringside and back to the mat. And she's making her way to the top rope here.
Sword.
Oh, she retired.
Up high. Tommy crossbody. Throwing all caution to the wind. Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte. Natural selection. This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing. Listen to this place. It's electric. Doing their best to try and close the casket.
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. She's headed to the outside. No threat of count out here.
The Queen strikes with the big boot.
Oh, he saw it coming. Calculating the next move here. Oh, shoulder breaker. That is gonna hurt. Counters.
Escapes out of that attack. Gets put into the barricade.
Setting up for something here.
The superstar's lifeless body just chucked into the casket. Close the lid.
Doing their best to try and close the casket.
They did it. They survived for now.
They're going to be breathing a sigh of relief.
Now bringing her fury to ringside.
He's looking to unload on his opponent with that kendo stick.
Sidewalk slam.
Oh, Charlotte Flair steps through. Here we go. Figure 8. Let's go. She just released the hold.
Maybe she has something better in mind.
Coming down hard with that shovel.
The tried and true strategy of chopping down the tree by going for the leg.
Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
And we know when he has a chair in hand, things get messy in a hurry.
On jelly legs, about to stumble head first into danger.
Turns that in his favor.
German suplex. The volume in this building.
Yoko says this one's over.
I hope you like pancakes.
They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in?
She dodges out of the way.
Oh, man, you felt that.
Good God almighty, that could end it all right here. You can feel the WWE Universe reverberating off every corner in this building.
Shin breaker.
Got the leg in.
Looking to take the legs out. Tossed back into the ring. Taking steps toward the top rope.
Up high. Nobody home.
Yokozuna just manhandling his opponent. Big headbutt.
Oh, I think we know what Yokozuna is thinking.
Up to the second rope. This is going to be ugly.
Bonsai. Now's as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now.
Whoa, slamming that bat down as hard as possible.
Turns that away.
Bang, right over the left field bleachers.
Oh, this is really getting out of hand here. Someone needs to step in.
Turn it around to hit a DDT with authority. Taking this thing out onto the floor now. Under the ropes and back into the ring.
Ooh, chucked that chair right at him.
Charlotte Flair setting up into a
Clothesline. Amazing.
Over the top and into the casket.
This is over. This is over.
Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
And just like that, they have won the casket match.
I can't believe it. What a battle.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
The casket is sealed, and this one is as good as buried.
There was never going to be anything less than a grim ending to this one. When that casket's shut, it stays shut.
Being submerged in darkness changes the human soul. What's to become of them now is a mystery. It's simply up to fate.
No count out or disqualification in this one. The only way to win is to put your opponent in the casket and shut the lid. Pinfalls and submissions mean nothing.
Hard for the focus to not be on the casket because this environment is all about embracing chaos and horror.
Oh, she manages to reverse it.
Point of the elbow finds the mark.
This is just nasty.
I look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy. Now that was a very questionable attack. I think it goes beyond any gray area.
What a way to get out of that one.
Oof.
And she reversed it.
A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
Ooh, targeting the leg there.
Oh, counters right into the breadbasket. Turned it around with a reversal. Oh, and a stop. Charlotte experiencing a bit of a challenge to the natural in-ring ability she prides herself in.
This isn't anything you can't fight back from by any means.
And now he's back into the ring. A lot of unusual elements in this match, Corey. What is the key to success in a casket match?
You have to be able to go to that deep, dark place inside of you. The place where all remorse is absent.
Right to the leg.
That can make an opening for her. Not looking good in this position.
An extremely perilous position in which to find yourself. Oh my God, even worse. All that happens now is the casket is closed and the match is over.
Got the underhook.
Nice standing backbreaker and takedown.
I cannot imagine how your knee would feel after delivering that move on such a larger opponent.
And the queen of all air is making a definitive statement with that move. In fact, let's call it a royal proclamation.
Charlotte Flair ruling with an iron fist.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
The superstar's lifeless body.
The destination has become extremely dark.
Trying to close.
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
She's headed out of the ring.
Looking for a little more breathing room.
Looking for something, anything under the ring.
And when he's got that chair, you know he wants to send a serious message.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chop and natural selection.
They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in?
And that definitely made solid impact.
Oh my goodness.
Just punishing their opponent.
And Yokozuna struggling perhaps to keep up with the speed of his opponent.
And you have to admit, all that training Charlotte puts in paid dividends there.
Oh, heavy contact into the steel steps.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Yoko says this one's over.
Oh! Bonsai drop. This has to be it. They're just dead weight right now.
What do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in.
Oh no, into the casket.
Close the lid and it's over. We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They may survive.
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got.
Now heading outside.
Elbow puts an end to that.
Oh man! Ouch!
superstar's lifeless body.
Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying. They did it. They survived for now.
Gonna be breathing a sigh of relief.
And slides back into the ring.
Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte. Natural selection.
The window for opportunity is wide open.
Can't waste any time now.
Into the casket they go.
Oh no, rest in pieces.
Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to fight back.
It's a battle. Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
He quickly slides into the ring. She's headed out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for her.
Yokozuna turning up the intimidation factor. You just love seeing him get knocked down a peg.
He's able to counter that.
Taking out the legs, taking out the ability to create separation.
Target acquired and destroyed.
Charlotte is really feeling the pain that's been dealt out so far.
Taking on so much offense. You got to worry about the lingering effects. As their opponent, almost into the casket, and now they are. All you got to do is shut the lid.
Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? Back into the ring now.
Oh, man.
He's headed out to the ringside area.
Cutting off the offense with a nasty chop block.
Nasty stop of the arm. He scouted that one.
Saw what was coming and got out of dodge quick.
What a display of strength here. Driving face first.
This fight has to be seen to be believed. Who will prevail?
True greats are at their best when their backs are against the wall.
Got them off their feet here.
Way up high and 6 feet deep into the...
Doing their best to try and close the casket.
They survived.
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
And outside she goes. What's her plan here?
There goes the knee. Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping.
Oh, natural selection by Charlotte.
This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing.
Feed off the WWE Universe. This place is starting to rock.
Uh-oh. Oh, he timed that counter well.
Uh-oh.
Just like that. She turned it around. This one's close to over. Can they get him? Yeah, into the casket.
Close the lid.
Desperately trying to force the
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully. Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
She's getting something from under the ring.
Oh, boy, come on, not the chair.
Uh-oh, headbutt. Nothing fancy there.
Setting up. Ooh, nice hip drop.
The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket. Measured knee drop.
Planted with a wicked DDT. Great counter.
From behind. Back suplex.
Has to find a way out of this.
Dropping their opponent into the casket. This could be over soon.
Trying to close the lid. This is going to be tough.
It's not over yet.
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
And now headed to the outside.
Hooked up.
Oh, look at the power. Side slam. Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
Oh boy, she found a kendo stick. This match might just get hard to watch. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh.
Oh, quick way to respond with a reversal.
Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
Caught in a bad spot.
The superstar's lifeless body just chucked into the casket. Close the lid.
Doing their best to try and close the casket.
Just delaying.
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
Charlotte just rubbing it in now. And here he is, heading back into the ring.
And the Queen hits a spear. Back suplex, no! Driven down. And all that's left is one thing, one finishing touch.
He's headed out to the ringside area.
Back into the ring now.
Turns it around. Totally helpless at the moment.
He has their opponent almost into the casket, and now they are. All you gotta do is shut the lid.
Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to fight back.
It's a back.
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? Taking this match to the outside.
Stomping. Ouch. He gets around the attack.
Countering each other again and again.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
Charlotte Flair trying to fire herself up.
What a clothesline!
Boom! Perfectly timed with the knees.
The speed with that elbow was mind-blowing.
This crowd is thunderous right now.
Who can blame them?
Trying her best to fight out of harm's way.
Placing him in the corner.
The Queen teeing off. Making the climb all the way to the top. Charlotte Flair moonsault.
The second time, standing moonsault. Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte. Natural selection.
A golden opportunity here to seal them in that casket.
Sends their opponent into the casket.
Now this one may be over.
Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing. And mercifully, this one's over.
Rest in peace.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
Casket is sealed, and so is this match.
No one wants to be put in a casket before their time, and they have to be upset about it.
Upset? I'd be crying by now.
Well, Saxton, you cry when your nightlight runs out of batteries.
match, one of the most sinister matches in our industry. In order to win this match, you have to force your opponent into the casket and trap him inside.
This match is not for the faint of heart. Just to get in the ring for this kind of contest takes a ton of guts.
Well, there's no countouts or disqualifications in this match, so running away is still a viable strategy at this point.
Oh, the claw, not to the face!
Where else would they do it, Saxton? Oh!
What now?
Stomp to the guts! Oh, an insult to injury.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
Back in the ring.
Boom, what impact. And Yokozuna's maintaining the advantage now.
Yokozuna is absolutely unloading here.
And Charlotte's Eagle brought back down to earth there.
Yokozuna proving to be a bulldozer that won't be stopped.
Some serious damage to the arm being inflicted here.
Boom, and fights back. Being carried around now.
Dumped onto the casket.
We know there are no rules. We know you have to incapacitate your opponent. But how do you battle with the casket so near?
You can't obsess over your own mortality. If you get distracted thinking about the great beyond, you'll find yourself in the back of a hearse by the end of the night.
Look at this. This can't be good. Uh-oh. Headbutt. She flipped that attack around.
Chop block without warning.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. She is really getting fired up. With that sharp elbow.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chop and natural selection.
This has to be it. They're just dead weight right now.
What do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in a casket.
Driven into the steel steps. He counters with a great reversal. Effective counter. Right on the arm.
Oof. Kick right to the gut.
Boom. Boot.
Nice.
He's certainly feeling that attack. She's rummaging around under the ring here.
That shovel's going to cause extreme amounts of damage.
Oh, man. Clock with that shovel.
Beating down with a shovel, straight pummeling them with it.
Just a continuous rush on Yokozuna here.
But Yokozuna can't allow this burst to hinder it.
What's the thought here?
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous.
Looks like she wants to take things to the floor here.
Nice. scoop slam. Dazed and confused, and things are only about to get worse.
Spear by Charlotte. That's Charlotte showing what it means to be the epitome of excellence.
Often imitated, never duplicated. Oh my gosh, going head on into the stairs.
She continues to fight off her opponent. Oh, man, inverted backbreaker. Ow. Oh.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. And Yokozuna taking on more damage as this match continues.
Looked like Charlotte was uncorked with that attack. Arm wringer,
Punch to the face.
Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte, followed by natural selection. Might have just created a big opening. Now get over to the...
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chop and
Natural selection.
a golden opportunity here to seal them in that casket.
This has become a monumental clash. There are no breaks on these competitors.
The will, the fire, the guts, you can feel their emotion.
Dodges away. Ooh, man. Sent into the stairs. That'll stop anybody.
And she's returning fire.
And he avoids what was coming.
Fires back with a crucial elbow. Oh, dragon screw ankle breaker. Wow, that hurt. This is an unyielding attack from Charlotte.
Charlotte's really turning it up, that's for sure. Ooh, quick knee to the gut. Yokozuna able to stop the blitz that was coming his way.
But Yokozuna still has to do more to get this fully in his favor.
There it is. Reversal.
So focused on just pummeling the leg there.
He's able to take a stand there.
He's still hanging on, still in this thing.
Counters right into the swift chop block.
Oh my goodness, came down like a hammer on that. Figure four locked in. Charlotte gonna look for the bridge.
She decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission?
Not a strategy we often expect to see.
The WWE Universe showing the love for these superstars who have given them so much tonight.
Force the move by throwing an elbow into the midsection. Oh my!
Leg drop. It's effective.
And Charlotte's durability getting challenged again.
Yeah,
Yoko says this one's over. Standing bonsai drop.
The window for opportunity is wide open.
Can't waste any time now.
He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
Oh man, he grabbed the kendo stick. Everyone needs to watch out now. These superstars must be feeding off the WWE Universe.
This place is starting to rock.
And you can see that offense was aimed directly at his skull.
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
No matter whose side you are on, no good can come from wielding that sledgehammer. Oh, man, adding more injury to injury with that hammer.
Is it?
Flair stepping through, has it locked in, figure four. Perhaps looking for the bridge, there it is.
Letting go of her hold here.
Maybe she thinks enough damage has been done. Into the knee drop.
Producing a trampling. A ferocious attack put on here by Flair.
Flair is making the opposition bow down.
No telling what she'll find under the ring here.
A steel chair. She's taking this match into even more dangerous territory.
Chair shot delivered.
Gets out of the way of that one. I can't believe this atmosphere.
Oh, Charlotte Flair! Can she bridge into the figure eight? Let's go over submission hold.
Not sure what she's got planned here.
Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Yokozuna looking powerless to every attack.
Yokozuna needs to reassert himself back in this match.
Crank in the head. Hot knee corner. Boom.
Oh, man, Charlotte just bending that leg to her will.
No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
If you're going to grab a kendo stick, you better be prepared to use it.
Charlotte is looking unstoppable now.
The Queen is holding the leverage in this match.
Whip back into the ring.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping.
Oh, natural selection by Charlotte.
This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing.
Schoolboy pinning combination.
Oh, maybe not.
Power.
This is just establishing dominance, followed by the stomp.
And now Yokozuna is getting beaten down.
Yeah, now Yokozuna's got to turn the momentum around. Over the top and into the casket.
This is over. This is over.
Desperately.
They did it. They survived for now.
Going to be breathing a sigh of relief.
They'll take things into the ring.
Heading to ringside now.
Oof.
That'll teach him not to showboat in the middle of a match.
Ooh, sledgehammer to the body. This is not for the faint of heart, and avoids taking any damage.
Yoko says this one's over. Bonsai drop.
They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in?
Not a good spot to be in. Into the casket. If they close the top, this one's over. Can they close the casket? But the opponent...
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? Here she goes, sliding back into the ring.
Spear by the Queen.
Just trying to pound their opponent into the ground even further. Ouch! This is just turning into a savage display of violence. Countering that offense.
Yokozuna with a massively jarring headbutt. But it appears Yokozuna with more destruction on the mind from the middle rope.
Bonsai drop.
The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket.
She fights back with the counter.
Out of the ring and into the casket.
The end is near.
Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
And finally, it's over.
Fade to black.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
Quite literally, the final nail in the coffin, gentlemen.
I can't imagine what's being felt inside that casket right now.
Shame, defeat, claustrophobia, just to name a few.
This is a match type that no sane superstar ever wants to go through. The casket match. Brutality, savagery, absolute terror. All of those are considered positive qualities to have in a match like this.
Anything goes, all in service of tossing your opponent into the casket and shutting the lid tight.
We could be witnessing someone's funeral tonight.
Counter. Saw it coming.
Ouch.
Flapjack.
Gosh, landing face first.
She reverses and creates an opportunity.
Slips away just in time.
Going outside. What's he got planned here? And he re-enters into the ring.
Ripped in the hard way.
Just a perfect mix of pure power and bad intentions.
Working on the arm.
Woo, well measured.
An overbearing assault on Charlotte now.
Charlotte trying to withstand this surge.
And goes back into the ring here.
Sends their opponent into the casket.
Now this one may be over.
Doing their...
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Sliding in under the rope. She's back in the ring. Fends it off. Good counter.
Into a double knee drop.
Oh, man, that'll bend your arm.
Oh, my goodness.
What a smash.
That is just insulting.
Exiting the ring, taking the action outside. She's getting something from under the ring.
And it looks like she has swift justice in mind, going for the kendo stick like that.
There's an air of dark intensity here, Corey. There's a sense of dread. How does that affect the mental aspect of this match?
Well, for some superstars, it's sure to put them off balance, maybe even creep them out a little. For others, they embrace this kind of atmosphere and know how to use it to their advantage. We'll just have to see whose favor this macabre setting plays to.
Tossed back into the ring. Uh-oh, he's searching for something.
He's grabbed a shovel, and this match just took a sadistic turn.
He's able to dodge out of the way.
These two showing how well they know each other. Up and bang!
Charlotte Flair setting up into a handspring clothesline.
That may have been pretty to look at, but I can guarantee you Charlotte only had nefarious intentions with that move.
Oh, bashing their grounded opponent with that shovel. Absolutely savage. Oh, turned that around and planted them. She'll take things into the ring.
Ooh, and Charlotte being met with defiance there.
Yokozuna making devastating use of his size and strength.
Had it scouted, now can capitalize. Setting up for something here.
An extremely perilous position in which to find yourself. Oh my God, even worse. All that happens now is the casket is closed and the match is over.
Lifted and completely helpless here.
Backbreaker.
I don't care how much.
Oh, Charlotte Flair steps through. Here we go. Figure eight. She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to.
Oh. Counters to gain the advantage.
Some agility gets her out of dodge.
Up and
Wheelbarrow face buster.
Man, and that blow has him wavering.
That's the sort of merciless attack we've come to expect from Charlotte.
Calculating the next move here. Oh, look at this.
Narrowly escaping there.
great display of strength with the suplex.
This battle is built. Yoko says this one's over.
I hope you like pancakes.
This has to be it. They're just dead weight right now.
What do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in a casket.
What a chop.
The damage she's taken can have lingering effects.
It's time to catch that second, maybe even third wind. Boom, right across the small of the back.
This is a situation you want to avoid. Power bomb right into the casket.
Oh, we got a...
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, batter up.
Into the casket they go.
Oh, no. Rest in pieces.
Trying to close the lid, trying to ropes now. Bear hugs. Bear hug. Well-placed elbow. We'll get you out of it.
That might be enough. Yes, it is.
Good takedown, showing the fundamentals there.
Reverses the move into a DDT.
A big splash.
Tremendous athleticism from Yokozuna.
Unique as they come, they broke the mold with him, Saxton.
Oh, a horrific crack in the back. Just a ghastly shot.
She managed to have a nasty chop delivered by Charlotte, followed by natural selection. This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing.
This is all going to come down to who wants it more. And right now, that's pretty much impossible to tell.
We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They may survive. They're fighting back.
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. Goes under the ropes and into the ring. Hooked up. Oh, look at the power side slam. And Charlotte there getting in some more late offense.
Yoko has to be sensing things slipping away.
He avoids the contact.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
How in the world do these superstars have anything left at this point?
The arena's thinking the same thing. All eyes are focused on this moment. Beating down with a shovel, straight pummeling them with it. Oh, so much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
Hoisted up high here. Into the casket. If they close the top, this one's over.
Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
There's no way.
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? Into the ring again now.
Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach. The Queen powering up her opponent.
Look at the backpack stunner.
And his head was once again the target. Time for him to defend against that.
Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
Their opponent showing massive resistance. And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
He gets into the ring.
Coming next.
The shoulders.
Oh, no.
Backpack stunner. And Charlotte setting herself up top.
Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out.
Up high.
Cross body. Lands face first.
Charlotte Flair sizing up her opponent. There's a handspring. Into a clothesline. Amazing. Tossed into the casket.
It's about to get very dark in there.
Doing their best.
They survive.
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
He quickly slides into the ring.
Big clothesline.
Yoko says this one's over.
Bullseye drop.
The window for opportunity is wide open.
Can't waste any time now.
Oh no, into the casket.
Close the lid and it's over.
Trying to force the casket.
They did it! They survived for now!
Gonna be breathing a sigh of relief. She goes under the ropes, back inside.
Headbutt to the back of the neck.
Eludes the attack.
Over the top and into the casket. Look at this crowd. It's insanity.
Doing their best to try and close the casket.
Just delaying the inevitable.
And just like that, they have won the casket match.
I can't believe it. What a battle.
Here is your winner, Charlotte.